So what's going on, guys? My name is Noel. Welcome back to the channel. It's been a minute, but I'm back, and it's perfect timing because it's right after SummerSlam. So it's been a while. I know I've been slacking on some videos. There's been a lot of stuff going on, apartment and work and a whole bunch of stuff. It's just all over the place right now. But excuses out of the way. I'm back. And we're going to be taking a look at the real reason Cody won the WWE Championship. I'm pretty sure I know why, but Brock Lesnar cleared. That's actually interesting because I need to see why Brock was brought back. I honestly didn't think he was ever going to be brought back. And WWE gives up on, I'm going to assume, just someone. So, without further ado, let's just jump straight into it. Plenty of videos along the week I have lined up, so... and also, one quick thing. I think the weekends I'm going to start my gaming videos again. But for now, I think I'm just going to stick to what I've been doing. And, well, we'll see. We'll see how everything goes. Anyways, let's jump straight into it.
What is going on, guys? It is WrestleMania here, back with some more news. Damn, it's been a tough weekend. Join us now as we look at the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including the real reason Cody Rhodes won the WWE Undisputed Championship.
I was surprised, honestly. I'm happy, but I was surprised.
By WWE gives up on a star. Worrying news for Bron Breakker. A WWE star needs surgery. Triple H shuts down chants, and much more. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos, and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Also check out our new videos on WrestleMania XL. Now let's do the intro and get straight into our first story.
Alright, let's do it.
Our first story looks at the real reason Cody Rhodes won the WWE Undisputed Championship at SummerSlam. Now, our top story today takes a look at the fallout to 2025 SummerSlam, as we look at the real reason why Cody Rhodes won the WWE title for the second time in his career.
I'm still surprised he won.
Surprises, twists, and turns during the John Cena versus Cody Rhodes match, and to everyone's surprise, the only surprise came following the match with the shocking return of Brock Lesnar. WWE evidently wanted the match to end in a clean manner, and they in essence took the opposite approach to how they booked the atrociously received WrestleMania 41 match. The match has received
Hey, this match was 10 out of 10, man. It was a beautifully done match. And this is what the WrestleMania match should have been. Two baby faces going at it, and John obviously still winning, but later Cody getting that redemption and going over on Cena. That's what it should have been. Cena's heel run should have never happened. It just, you could tell from the way they pivoted, like out of nowhere, John was bad the whole time, and then right before SummerSlam, he turned good. And it was just like, okay, like, you know what's happening, but I'm glad they did it. John's way better as a babyface than a heel. Don't get me wrong, he has his moments as a heel, but it just wasn't done right, and it fell off really bad.
Universal acclaim by fans, and even Dave Meltzer has labeled it as one of the greatest WWE matches in quite some time.
Yes,
so surely
it was really damn good.
If the match relied on a heel turn or a shocking twist, then both men wouldn't have been able to get out of that second gear, and allowing the two to work a full match without any hijinks allowed Cena to let loose and, well, wrestle. I mean, Cena was wrestling like he was trying to impress OVW trainees. But in relation to the primary reason why WWE put the title on Rhodes once again, it was to further Rhodes as the undisputed face of the company. According to Corey Hayes on X, the idea was that Rhodes would chase the title following WrestleMania 41, and this would cement him as one of, if not the greatest babyface in WWE history. This was the main aim of the Rhodes story arc over the past few months, and it definitely paid off with a classic matchup and the passing of the torch style moment. In fact, the MetLife Stadium also had another passing of the torch moment, that between The Rock and John Cena. As some fans expected Rhodes to turn to the dark side, but this would have been totally nonsensical. Outside of some sporadic boos when working legends such as Cena and Randy Orton, Rhodes is still beloved by all demographics. He is still the poster boy for the entire brand. Additionally, Cena no longer needed the WWE title. Cena is now set to feud with a returning Lesnar, and the WWE title isn't needed for that particular program. Cena's babyface turn last week certainly came out of nowhere, but it helped elevate the Rhodes match even more, and it was likely done so that Cena could work a program with Brock Lesnar. Cena had limited dates left, and to keep the WWE title on him at this stage would have been unwise. SummerSlam is the biggest PLE left before Cena's retirement, and it would have been rather underwhelming to see the WWE legend drop the gold at a B-level PLE. It could be argued that WWE don't have enough strong heels to work with Rhodes, and that argument does have some merit. The obvious option is to explore a feud with Drew McIntyre, as that feud has untapped potential. It's incredibly likely that Rhodes versus CM Punk is on the table for WrestleMania 42.
No,
and hopefully
it has
WWE
to be
builds
Punk
some
and
heels
Rollins
before then, so that Rhodes' title reign remains compelling and entertaining.
Listen, this man is not going after Cody. If they change his story to go after Cody after what happened at SummerSlam, they butchered him. This man is going to hunt Seth down until he gets that title back from him. Punk's whole character is he doesn't let shit go. He gonna hunt Rollins like a dog. So this isn't gonna happen until way down the line. This is not nowhere near the horizon. This guy's only gonna be focused on Rollins.
Next up, Brock Lesnar has been cleared by WWE. Now it's been reported just how Brock Lesnar has been
this
able to
shocked
return
everybody.
to WWE.
There was no way in hell
As
he should have came
expected,
back.
Lesnar has reportedly been cleared by WWE Legal. Lesnar being cleared by WWE's legal team was always the barrier preventing Lesnar from returning. But according to a new report from the Wrestling Observer Radio, Lesnar was cleared 4 weeks ago. 4 weeks ago, WWE Legal cleared him, Brock Lesnar. As far as why, I don't know. And that is something to speculate on, but there's a lot of stuff. Obviously, everything relates to the Janelle Grant lawsuit, and WWE Legal is either confident that their thing goes to arbitration and Lesnar's not a factor at that point, or they're close to a settlement, and at that point Lesnar's not a factor, or somebody there just had a change of mind, and I don't know which one of those it is. Now, additionally, it was reported that WWE scrapped the post-PLE press conference because they didn't want reporters asking about Lesnar.
They would have been asking a bunch of
figured
questions.
this out, but I can tell you also factually that the reason that they didn't do the press conference was because of this angle. It was clear that Lesnar's return had been planned for some time, as WWE had merchandise ready to drop immediately upon his return.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It was widely reported and subsequently confirmed by Triple H that John Cena requested to work with Lesnar on his retirement tour, and it was likely that WWE was just waiting for the legal clearance to begin the build to their program.
Biggest rivals.
WWE went to extreme lengths to keep the return top secret, and PW Insider claims that Lesnar was flown in under the cover of darkness and hidden all day. To WWE's credit, the return didn't leak online, which no doubt delighted Triple H. Next up, WWE gives up on a star. And one of the biggest surprises at SummerSlam 2025 was that Jade Cargill actually lost. Cargill was seemingly destined to win the women's title, but in a 7-minute match, Tiffany Stratton shockingly retained.
It was a short match. Everyone, hold on, I want them to get a picture of her.
That at one stage, WWE saw Cargill as one of the top stars for the future, on the level of Rhea Ripley. I remember having some messaging with some...
Okay, I guess they're not going to show her. But yeah, that match, first of all, was short as hell. It was very short. And I guess it kind of felt like that. Like, you had the hunch that, like, they had no faith in Jade. Because, first of all, the match was short. And everyone thought it was either going to be a brutal match. Not, like, brutal, like, chaotic. But, like, they were going to put on a show. And it just... It fell flat, honestly. And it just, I don't know. Maybe Jade wasn't ready, maybe whatever, but to give up on her completely. But then again, like, I'm not trying to bash on her or anything, but, like, I feel like Jade hasn't done anything. She's been in some good feuds and done some good stuff. But, like, I don't think she's caught the attention of them per se as being like, oh, she can go out there and kill it on the mic and do this and do that. I don't think that she ever gave them that kind of, like, how can I say, like, I guess grasp of attention, like, damn, like, she's the next top star. Because you see it, like, they said that she was on the same length of Rhea Ripley, and I'm like, Rhea Ripley, really? Because I mean, I can see it, but I feel like Jade has to work on her character and what she can do a lot. But I feel like giving her that push could have elevated her to new heights, you know what I'm saying? But I wanted Jade to win. But when Tiffany beat her in literally like less than 10 minutes, I was like, excuse me? What is this? Like, hold on now.
very high up in WWE and talking about the top people in the future, okay? And then one of the names that was on the internal list was Jade. And from the day Jade came in, Jade was not brought in to be a 50-50 wrestler. Jade was not brought in to be a mid-card wrestler. You could see the way she was brought in. She was brought in to be a superstar. And when it was told the women's future of the company, it was Jade Cargill and Rhea Ripley. But in a surprising twist, WWE no longer sees Cargill at the same level as Rhea Ripley. Although they initially saw her as a new version of the Ultimate Warrior, this stance has now changed.
Oh, God.
I don't think anyone is talking about her in the same light as Rhea Ripley today. When I saw that finish, because I think most people expected her to win, and I did too, so what if she didn't win? It's not a big deal, but when I saw the way they did the finish, it's like, okay, they don't see her as the Ultimate Warrior anymore, put it that way, and they did at first. Cargill still needs major development when it comes to her in-ring work, and WWE probably made the right call by booking a SummerSlam match to be short in duration. Next up, a worrying update about Braun Breaker. There's been concern that Braun Breaker is seriously hurt. This concern comes from Breaker limping to the back following his match at SummerSlam.
He limping
Breaker
hard.
being seen backstage wearing a support on his knee. Fightful Selective offered an update on Breaker's condition, and they state that Breaker could put weight on his knee and was seen when he was present during the Seth Rollins cash-in.
Yeah.
He could walk on it, but it's not like he ran or anything like that or got involved in that finish. I just haven't heard, but I'm sure it was a legitimate injury, unlike the Seth Rollins injury, which was not a legit injury, obviously.
But is it legitimate?
Fightful will then add details from a fan encounter with Breaker, and according to the fan, Breaker needed a chair at the SummerSlam meet and greet. I had a photo up with him earlier today, came in about an hour late, and was limping into the area. They gave him a chair to sit throughout the session. Also, the person that accompanied him from WWE was telling the workers to speed through the photos upon arrival. Really cool guy. I thanked him for showing up because he definitely didn't have to and wished him a speedy recovery. Knees seemed a bit swollen. Now, hopefully Breaker's injury isn't too serious, and we here at WrestleMania will keep you updated and wish him a speedy recovery. Next up, Triple H shuts down chants. Now, the crowd are continuing to actively support Karrion Kross in WWE, and last night on the post-show was no exception. As Triple H was speaking to the panel, the crowd heckled him with chants, "Oh, we want Kross." Rather hilariously, Triple H believed that they were chanting for Brock Lesnar, and he turned to the crowd and said, "You want Brock? You got him." Kross hasn't taken the X to call out WWE and Triple H for this. Naturally, the tweet is obtaining significant attention. It's still unknown whether or not Kross is leaving WWE, as all we know is that Kross's WWE deal is set to expire some point this month. WWE promoting Kross's book at SummerSlam would surely indicate that he is re-signed, but Kross basically shooting on his boss may indicate that he's out the door.
Yeah.
The crowd would then decide to chant for LA Knight, but in a telling moment, the game decided to outright ignore these chants. There's been a lot of criticism directed at WWE for leaving LA off the SummerSlam card,
which is crazy to me.
Seth Rollins at Saturday Night's main event, leading to a huge loss. Some fans believe that Triple H isn't exactly the president of the LA Knight fan club. It'll be interesting to see how LA is presented on TV now that SummerSlam is in the rearview mirror. Next up, WWE buried Travis Scott. Now, the fallout between WWE and Travis Scott was evidently serious, as WWE took a number of shots at the rapper over SummerSlam weekend. Even Wade Barrett joined in on this on the kickoff show last night, as when Barrett was discussing the main event, he joked that Scott parachuting in would ruin the show. You could parachute Travis Scott in with a bazooka, and I don't think that's going to happen, probably ruin the show. It appears that WWE talent have been given permission to bury Scott publicly, as even Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul's podcast stated that Scott ruined the WrestleMania main event.
It did.
Pretty sure he won't be invited back. Next up, a huge WWE feud revealed. WWE is reportedly planning a huge feud for Becky Lynch and an Intercontinental title. According to Corey Hayes on X, Lynch is set to enter into a feud with Nikki Bella. Nikki is back in WWE on a full-time basis, and this is a singles feud that has never been explored on WWE television. It's possible that the match takes place at Clash in Paris, and WWE are keeping the positive momentum going when it comes to presenting the IC title.
If Nikki is fighting
belt.
Becky,
and finally, a
Becky's
WWE
losing
star
the belt.
needs surgery. Our final story today takes a look at the WWE status of former world champion Gunther, as it's now been reported that the ring general needs surgery. Just hours before SummerSlam Night 1, it was reported that the ring general has a nose injury, and now the Observer Radio stated that Gunther needs surgery. I was told Gunther's having surgery on his nose. I was told that a couple of days ago, and it is very clear from watching the finish that Gunther's having surgery on his nose pretty quick, because they shot the angle where it's like he's busted his nose. We here at WrestleMania wish Gunther a speedy recovery, and we certainly look forward to his in-ring return and what's next for the ring general. But there you have it, folks, the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know. Be sure to leave your comments down below. We'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.
Need that pause for a second. Where are you? Okay, I want to touch on this real quick. So you see this a lot with a lot of like wrestlers nowadays, or even before back then. Like they would come in so strong, right? Because let's be real, when Jade came to the company, her presence was so strong, and now it's just like I don't know, man. Like I feel like realistically, she's being not buried essentially, but she can't pick up this the she can't get it going because Jade is the kind of person that has to be fighting for the titles, right? She can't be a mid-carder. If you put her as a mid-carder, she's ultimately gonna just go under, and that's pretty much it for her. Again, the way they did that match, I expected a lot more, and for her to lose in less than 10 minutes is actually insanity, dude. It's crazy to me. I feel like it wouldn't have bothered people as much if Tiffany still won if the match was longer. Like, I feel like, because then you can say that Jade, you're building Jade up, but the way she lost, it was just like, ooh, man, I don't know. You might be going, you might be going to AEW pretty soon. What else? SummerSlam. SummerSlam to me was, night one was very, how can I say it, like sports entertainment. When you think of sports entertainment, right? The sports part was Sunday. The entertainment portion was definitely Saturday, because I mean, it was more focused on entertainment than anything, at least in my opinion, on Saturday. I mean, it still had good stuff, but man, for a 2-day show, I don't know. It was okay. You know, it had some good shit. I'm trying to think. Brock, I didn't think Brock was gonna come back. That's actually insane to me to see Brock Lesnar back. And Jesus Christ, will we see Vince pretty soon? Oh dear God. Cody winning the belt. That was mine. I wanted that the whole time. I'm very happy wearing my Cody shirt. John, I appreciate John. I know I've been saying I would very critique with his like heel run and everything like that, but I do love John. He held the company through his generation. He's the GOAT for sure. And you know, it was sad to see that he doesn't have the belt anymore now that he's a babyface. I would have loved for John to have had the belt if he would have never turned heel. The heel run was not it, man. It just wasn't it. It's gonna be forgettable. No one's really gonna be like, oh yeah, remember John as a heel? What did he do? He kicked Cody in the nuts. Anyways, he told a father he's useless. And was talking shit to his kid. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, it's cool, I guess, but meh. That's it for wrestling for now. I mean, there's a lot of shit going on. Monday Night Raw tonight, it's gonna be fucking insane. So, I need to stop cursing. I have a bad habit. I can't help it, but I need to stop. Okay? I know I curse a lot, and I know I do that, and I need to stop. I gotta get it under control. Damn it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thumbs up, subscribe, all that good stuff. Like I said, plenty of videos throughout the week. I got y'all. Don't worry. I'm back. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.